You find the most interesting things when you clean out houses. And again, I try to give away the stuff that I don't want, which is most of it. Here's an example of some peanut butter. Now, peanut butter is one of the few non-carnivore foods that I always enjoyed, especially when I was growing up. I love the taste of peanut butter. But not these. What I found is that most of the store-bought peanut butters have a sickeningly sweet taste. It's so disgusting that if I try to eat it, I actually throw up. So if I ever need to throw up, and I would do this in school, if I didn't want to be in school and I wanted to go home, I'd take some peanut butter, put it in my mouth, and just keep it in there, and eventually I would vomit all over the place. I'd be sent to the office, and my parents would have to take me home. But you would think that peanut butter would just be ground up peanuts, right? Well, no. Let's start off with Peter Pan peanut butter. What are the ingredients in Peter Pan peanut butter? Well, let's see. This thing's a little bit damaged, and again, it was in the cupboard, so who knows how long it's been there. All right. This has roasted peanuts, and then it's sugar. Okay, so see, they mix the peanuts with sugar. Then you have less than 2% of seed oils and salt. And notice what kind of seed oils they use? Yep, cottonseed and rapeseed. The worst. Choosy mothers choose Jif. This must be better. Look, 7 grams of protein per serving. So what do we have in here? Made from roasted peanuts and sugar, of course. Contains 2% of, and there it is again. Now, they got molasses, so more sugar, fully hydrogenated vegetable oils. Oh my goodness, soybean oil, rapeseed, which is canola oil, monoundiglycerides, salt. Skippy, fuel the fun. 7 grams of protein. Well, at least there is saturated fat in peanut butter. So what do we have here? Ingredients. Roasted peanuts and sugar. Hydrogenated vegetable oil to prevent separation. Salt. Same thing. What is this? Good source of vitamin E. Okay, how about Libby's peanut butter? Mantequilla de mani. All right. Creamy. Made in USA. Seems good so far. Here it is. Peanuts, sugar, hydrogenated vegetable oils. Well, I guess no matter where you get the peanut butter from, it's always the same garbage. Now, there is one other place you can get peanut butter from. Actually, there's a couple. You can go to the Whole Foods, and they have a grinder where you can grind it up. When I was a kid, I couldn't stand any of these. These things would literally make me sick. So the only way I could eat peanut butter was to go to the Publix. And back then, they had a grinding machine in the deli. So what you would do, you would request to get peanut butter. And they would grind it up, and they put in these round tubs. Later on, they put them in sort of a rectangular tub. And you could still buy it until a few years ago. In fact, when my mother was still alive, up to her end, I was buying her the peanut butter from Publix. Or sometimes, when it was marked down, I get it from the Whole Foods. Now again, when I was younger, I ate peanut butter sandwiches. And the peanut butter that I used was that peanut butter, which I actually enjoy. So even when, since I'm a carnivore, when I made peanut butter for my mom, I would always take a taste of it to make sure it was good. And it was good. So I never could understand why people want to buy this crap nasty, disgusting, vomit-inducing crap, when you could just buy some peanuts and grind it up. So what's my problem with peanuts? Well, I have a couple of problems with them. First of all, it's not a carnivore food. But my problem with peanuts is this. Peanuts grow in the ground, and I have a very strict rule. No leaves, no stems, no roots, and no seeds. And peanuts are both a root and a seed. And I've grown peanut plants from peanuts, from raw peanuts, so I know they're a seed. So anything that grows in the ground is going to have fungi and bacteria on it, and peanuts often have, I think it's called an aflatoxin, which can cause all kinds of problems. So they have to be roasted in order to be edible. So I really do not mess with peanuts. Plus, in today's world, you can be sure that all the peanuts grown are grown with all kinds of pesticides and herbicides, like glyphosate, or even worse, some of those paraquat-based or whatever herbicides they have, which are absolutely horrible for you. So I want nothing to do with it. But again, if you do eat peanuts, I would recommend get organic peanuts and maybe grind them yourself. The biggest complaint that most people have, and my mother used to have, is that when you bought the Publix peanut butter, the oil would float to the top and all the peanuts would go to the bottom, and you had to churn it up. So they put soybean oil in here, and you can see the oil doesn't separate. Anyway, I'll be giving these to a friend of mine so he can feed his kids. But this is an example. You just never know what you're getting.